What's up everybody, Sal Ventre here with the Ventre team at eXp. Today I want to give you guys my top 8 productivity hacks for real estate agents. This completely changed my life and took my business from $60,000 a year to $360,000 a year overnight. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 is write things down. It wasn't until I started writing every single thing down that I stopped losing money. My first year or two, I literally lost tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars based off of memory. I would get a call when I was at dinner, or I would get a call when I was driving, whatever the case may be, or maybe I was in a conversation with a friend, and I always thought to myself, yes, I'll remember that. How can I forget? And then I would look back days or weeks later, and I forgot. And I lost out on so many deals. So what I did was I have this black book now. This black book is with me literally everywhere that I go. It's on my passenger side car seat when I'm driving. It's on my nightstand at night next to my bed. It's literally everywhere with me. And I write every single thing that comes to mind. Ideas, appointments, people that have called me, doesn't matter, it goes here. And what I do is every single day, I have a list of tasks that I need to do, and I cross them off as I do them. The most important things are at the top, the least important are at the bottom. Whatever's not done that night gets moved to the next day. And that's it. That's how simple it is. This has literally made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Productivity hack number 2, very short and simple, but it will drastically change your productivity and the way that you work. It's organize your workspace. I can't tell you how much more productive and how much more focused and motivated I am after my office has been reorganized, clean, and ready to go. Life changer. Productivity hack number 3, it's a simple one, but nobody executes it. Block out your schedule with pre-scheduled appointments. And when I say appointments, I don't just mean showing appointments, listing appointments, inspections. I mean everything. Your personal time, your health and fitness time, your social media time, your email time, your work time, your prospecting time. Everything should be blocked out as if it's $1 million listing appointment, and nothing can deter you from that. Unless maybe you get a $1 million listing appointment. But block out all of your time and respect your time. When it is your health and fitness hour, focus on health and fitness. You can get to your emails as soon as that's done. Trying to do too many things at once and not having blocked out times throughout your day is going to just make everything super unorganized. Have you ever heard the phrase jack of all trades, master of none? Well, it's kind of the same thing with your schedule. You can't try to do everything at once. Focus in on one thing at a time, block out your schedule for that thing, wrap it up, and move on to the next thing. All right, guys, productivity hack number 4 is your mindset. And I know it sounds cliche, everybody talks about it, but it's so important in the business that we're in. We don't have bosses. We don't have anyone holding us accountable on a daily basis. So it's so important that we're motivated and we hold ourselves accountable every day. So I like to start my day with something positive, whether it be a podcast, reading a few pages of a book, or even just browsing social media positively. So let's stop there. One of the main things that I do with all of my agents and that I did with myself is I cleared out my social media, because what people don't realize is you're subconsciously consuming information all day long through the music that you listen to, the social media that you absorb. So go into your social media accounts, clear out anything unproductive, anything that brings negativity to your life, and replace it with positive things. Replace it with real estate tips, replace it with business tips, health things, religion, whatever you're into. Force your mind to consume positivity instead of negativity, and your life will change. All right, guys, productivity hack number 5, another short and simple one, but so useful. Leverage technology. We are in 2021, about to be in 2022. Technology has taken over the world, all right? Use it to your advantage. It blows my mind how many realtors I know that aren't using apps like TinyScanner and Dotloop and ShowingTime. Oh my God. Use these technology apps and different resources to free up your time, and then use that time for productivity like we're talking about today. But use those apps. There's so many of them. Google it. Message me. I can tell you all my top favorite apps that I like to use, but it literally saves me hours every week. All right, guys, productivity hack number 6 is going to be a little bit simple again. Piggybacking off of the block your schedule, but don't multitask. That's productivity hack number 6. I see so many people trying to do too many things at once and nothing gets their sole attention, and therefore everything suffers. Block your time and focus on one thing at a time. When I'm in a meeting, I don't look at my emails. I don't look at my texts. I don't look at my calls. It blows my mind how many people are on their phone, answering calls, responding to emails while we're in a meeting. And I know, for the most part, I'm much busier than that person. I want to be 100% dialed in and focused in on what I'm doing. Those things can wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I have email and text and social time blocked into my calendar in between every appointment. So leave yourself 5 or 10 minutes in between your appointments to respond to emails, to respond to text, and don't do it when you're in another appointment. Focus. All right, guys, productivity hack number 7. Do the hardest thing first. We've all been there as real estate agents, that phone call you don't want to make. Maybe it's a tough client. Maybe it's a situation with a deal you've got going on. Maybe you have to deliver bad news. We've all been there, and most of us, we push it off and push it off and push it off because we don't want to encounter it. We don't want that uncomfortable feeling of the conversation that we're about to have.
It ruins your day because it's going to hover over your shoulder like a black cloud, and it's going to ruin your productivity all day long.
So one thing that I started doing, and it's completely changed my days, when I know I have a hard phone call to make or a conversation to have, I do it first. It's the first thing that I do in the morning. I get it out of the way. Here's an inside tip too. 99% of the time, it's not nearly as bad as what I was playing out in my head. Once it's done, oh my God, I feel like a new person and I'm ready to attack the day. So if I can give you a tip, whatever is the hardest thing that you have to do for the day, get it done first. All right, guys, and finally, my last productivity hack. This is the last one on purpose because without this one, a lot of that other stuff isn't gonna fall into place. And this productivity hack is find an accountability partner. I've hired business coaches and I've been around many different people and organizations and productive entrepreneurs in my life. They all have coaches and accountability partners because as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, which is what you are as a real estate agent, you need someone or something to hold you accountable. It's very few people in the world that can hold themselves accountable with no one else's help. And so find an accountability partner. It could be your broker, it could be a friend, it could be a spouse, it could be a parent even. But it's important that you let them know what your goals are. Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Let them know what your goals are. Communicate with this person on a daily basis and have them check in with you. Okay? It's important that they check in, but they don't berate you, right? They don't go after you for not accomplishing your day's tasks, but they kind of instill a little bit of guilt in you, right? So my wife knows what I want to accomplish every day, every week. When she asks me, hey, did you get that done? If I didn't, it doesn't sit well with me, but she doesn't go on and on about why didn't you do it? What's wrong with you, right? It's just a kind of a check, like, hey, did you get that done? And if it's a yes, I feel really good about myself. If it's a no, I'm like, man, like I got to step it up. But she holds me accountable, and I have accountability partners everywhere, and it has completely changed my life. So if I can leave you with one final tip, find somebody in your life, friend, family member, doesn't matter. Let them know what your goals are so that they can check in with you. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Those are my top 8 productivity hacks that have literally taken my business 10x from when I first started. If there's anything that I missed or anything that you love specifically as a productivity hack, leave it in the comments section below. And as always, subscribe to my channel. Can't wait to see you guys on the next video.